Today I'm back with episode 11 of Sneaks and Beats, so let's get into it. Welcome to my channel, No Fraud Productions. My name is E, and today I'm back doing episode 11 of Sneaks and Beats. That's why I like to combine my love for sneakers and beat making and mix it up in a video. So if you're not unfamiliar with Sneaks and Beats, that's where I go into my collection of sneakers, pull out a pair of sneakers, and then I try to make a beat to those sneakers with the theme either being like the colorway, the story behind the shoe, the year the shoe was released. So that's what I'm doing today. This is episode 11, Sneaks and Beats. Thanks for everybody checking out my videos, my other ones. If you haven't checked it out, I'll definitely leave a link to the playlist in the description if you want to go back and check out some of the older Sneaks and Beats. So if you do enjoy this content, consider doing the YouTube formalities, like, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Like I always say in my videos, it costs you nothing to pay me a little mind and hit that subscribe button. So if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button, become part of the No Fraud squad over here. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so today the sneaks that I'm going to be using for this episode of Sneaks and Beats are, hint hint with all the coloring that I'm wearing right here, but it's going to be the Jordan 1 High in the University Blue colorway. This is just one of the many iterations of the UNC colorways that we got on Jordan 1s. This right here happens to be one of my favorite shoes in my collection. In my opinion, like I always say in my videos when I talk about these, this is probably like one of the last Jordan 1 highs that we got with the dope quality on them. When did these release? I believe 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, manufacturing date was August or September 20th, September 2020 to October 2020. So we got these, I believe the end of 2020 or early 2021. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, these is like the Jordan 1 hype was at its, well, not at its peak, but it was still high at this time. I love the materials on the shoes. If you can see the tumble leather on the toe box and the side paneling, even the material for the University Blue color blocking around the toe box and the heel. It's like a plush feeling, like a nubuck material. Very dope. These shoes did come with, I believe, 3 laces, the white ones, the black ones, and this University Blue colorway as well. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection. I love this shoe. Could talk about these all day. Dope shoe. I did hit on these on the sneakers app, not on the original release. I caught it on the restock, which was dope. Funny story, real quick. I remember I hit these. It was a restock on a Saturday, and I was going to Central Park with my family, and I was wearing the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s, I believe, that day. And I was walking in the park, and I saw somebody rocking these, and I was checking it out, and my wife must have peeped me looking at them, and she's like, "Oh, you wish you had those in your collection, right?" And I was like, "For your information, I just hit on them. They'll be in the collection very soon." So I always remember that story when it comes to these. But yeah, so these are the shoes that I'm using for today's episode of Sneaks and Beats, which is episode 11. All right, so now that we know the shoes, gave a little quick story on the shoes, let's get into the music, the record that I used to sample to make the beat for these shoes. So let's get into that right now. Okay, for the record that I used to sample to make this beat for Sneaks and Beats, I used the record by Grady Tate, After the Long Drive Home. And that's actually the name of the song that I used to sample to make this beat for this episode. And how I came across this record, I'm not even sure, but it was in my collection. And I was in here listening to some music with my wife, my mother-in-law, and my son. We were just listening to some records. I think we was listening to Sly and the Family Stone. He had passed recently, so we was listening to some of his music. You know, some Aretha Franklin, listened to that. So then my son was like, oh, I want to pick out a record to listen to. I was like, all right, go ahead. So he went to pick out a record, and this so happened to be the record that he picked out. I have a bunch of records that I've been meaning to listen to and like go through and see if there's any dope samples on it, but I didn't get around to this one yet. So he picked this one out and we put it on. I mean, I was unfamiliar with who Grady Tate was until I decided to use this for Sneaks and Beats. I did my research on him. But yeah, so I put this on, and if you are unfamiliar like I was, he is like a baritone singer. He was a drummer. And the reason why I'm using his record for this episode of Sneaks and Beats, the color blocking for these Jordan 1s is University Blue. You know, those are University of North Carolina colorway. That's Jordan's college that he went to. And I looked it up, and Grady Tate was born in Durham, North Carolina. So I said, I'm going to use his record to go with these shoes, being he was born in North Carolina. And these are like the University of North Carolina colorway. So that's how I put it together with the beat and the sneakers. So yeah, I just put it on, and it's like the first song, the title track of the album. It just had this dope sample. I'm not going to play the vinyl because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. I'll play the part that I sampled. So, but yeah, when I put it on, I was just listening to it. He has like a really, you know, he's a baritone, so he has like that deep voice, bassy voice. But he was a drummer. And from my research, I did see that he played in Quincy Jones' band when he moved to New York, part of the Great Migration. He moved up here, I guess, for better opportunities. But yeah, he was a drummer. Then he did a few solo albums where he did sing. I guess he played drums on it too. But yeah, he has that real thick baritone voice. So these are... That's one part of it. But this is the part that I sampled from his record.
Then after the long drive home.
That's the main part, that long. I like that.
Long.
And I use that. So I end up chopping that part up. I chopped that long section up. And this is what I came up with. Put this over here. This is what I came up with after I chopped up that section. That's like the main part of the beat. I had that part towards the end. You'll hear that part come in.
Long drive. After that long.
And I have this part. I use that. So that's pretty much it right there. That's the sample. And then I did have another part that I sampled. I just like the way it sounds. This is like the intro to the beat right here.
Wondering if I set my sights too high. Wondering if I should compromise.
I like that part. I like what he's saying in there. So that's pretty much all the sounds, all the sample points for the beat. The drums, pretty straightforward, boom bap. This is the drums right here. So it's just an 8-bar loop right there. So that's pretty much it for the beat that I used. Well, the song that I sampled to make the beat. Now it's time to put the sneakers with the beat. So let's get into that part of the video.
Wondering have I set my sights too high? Wondering if I should compromise.
Thanks for checking out this video, episode 11 of Sneaks and Beats. Let me know in the comment section, are you feeling this beat? Do you like these University Blue Jordan 1s? What is your favorite color of the University Blue or the UNC colorway on the Jordan 1? Let me know in the comment section. Mine's are probably these. Not a huge fan of the these are dope, but I'll probably go with the off-white, but that's more like a collab. So I don't know. If you're talking about just a regular Jordan 1 release, it'll probably be these. But let me know in the comment section what's your favorite University Blue or UNC colorway on the Jordan 1. Let me know how y'all feel about this beat. Was y'all feeling it? Was it whack? Whatever. Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate everyone checking out this video. Once again, the channel is No Fraud Productions, and my name is E. Feel free, like I said, hit me in the comment section. I appreciate everyone checking out this video. And if you did enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, man. Become part of the No Fraud squad over here. And like I always like to sign out on my videos of Sneaks and Beats, just chill to the next episode. Peace.